In today's video, the world champion in kickboxing has offered Alex Pereira a rubber match in the UFC, aiming to take revenge for a past defeat. But is this man who will dethrone Poatan in the UFC?
If people think this is crazy, this is going to happen in my humble opinion.
Well, fans are eagerly reacting to Israel Adesanya's new training video, as the countdown to his much anticipated return to the octagon at UFC 305 begins. We are also going to cover the recent unfortunate incident involving Israel Adesanya's former opponent, Sean Strickland, who found himself in a perilous situation that resulted in some serious injuries. Additionally, John Jones shares his reasons for never commenting on fights.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
But is Jones being honest? Let's find out. Stay tuned for all of this and more, but before we kick off the video, I want to remind you that it takes just 1 second to like and subscribe to the channel, so thank you in advance. Now, as you already know, Israel Adesanya is set to face Dricus du Plessis in a title fight on August 17th at the RAC Arena in Perth, Australia. This upcoming bout follows Adesanya's surprising loss at his middleweight title to Sean Strickland at UFC 293, a defeat that came via unanimous decision and left many of his supporters in shock. Now, in the aftermath of his loss, Adesanya hinted at the possibility of taking a break from the sport, a statement that was met with concern and speculation among fans and analysts alike. However, Adesanya later clarified that his comments had been misinterpreted. Instead of stepping back, he is preparing for a powerful comeback.
I've got so many belts, it doesn't really matter to me, and I'm saying what I don't have is him, his head, and that's what I'm coming for. So I want to fight with freedom, and that's what I'm going to do, fight freely.
Adesanya released a clip of himself sparring with a training partner, showcasing his skills and hinting at the intensity of his preparation.
Load up there.
The training video quickly garnered a significant amount of attention, with fans flocking to the comments section to express their excitement and support. One enthusiastic fan commented, "That flying knee was sick." Another stated, "Contender Izzy is about to remind us why middleweight is his division." Other comments included, "My man is so nice, he is giving the DDP a scouting report. And watch Izzy still whoop his ass. Let's get it." Now, during a recent interview, Adesanya spoke about his plans for du Plessis. He said this:
"Just beat him up. That's the plan. We have a game plan. I'm gonna beat him up. But for me, it's look. You have to honor those who came before you. He is the guy saying I'm the real African champion. But look, you wouldn't have been able to do what you're doing at home in South Africa if myself, Francis Ngannou, and Kamaru didn't pave the way for you. So you have to respect your elders, and I'll make sure I do that to him."
I'm gonna punish him. I'm gonna torture him and just call him a nigga the whole time. What's up, ass nigga? What's up, nigga?
You wanna be one of us?
Yeah.
Right here, let's go. What's up? Let's go. Cheer. What's up?
As UFC 305 approaches, the excitement surrounding Adesanya's return continues to build. Fans are eagerly awaiting the chance to see the last stylebender in action once more, confident that he will reclaim his position at the top of the middleweight division.
It was mean, back in the house. But yeah, it was good, very intense. He's ready, but so am I. He felt me, and I felt him, so yeah, game on.
The former UFC champion, Sean Strickland, injured himself while attempting to perform a wheelie on his motorcycle. So for those who might be unaware, a wheelie is a bike trick that involves riding with the front wheel raised up in the air, a stunt that is notoriously difficult and, well, pretty dangerous.
Guys, I just learned how to fucking wheelie. You guys, I got a little overconfident. I was right at the balance point. I was doing it. I was keeping it up. I kept doing it, and then went a little bit too far back. But you guys, I just got to fix my bars. Easy fix. we'll be back at it. I'll tell you what, training today is gonna fucking suck. But I'm an idiot. I flipped my bike. Gonna man up and train. Yo, Vegas motorcycle dealerships. You guys are fucking thieves, man. Like, you're talking about $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 markup. I can go to Utah, I can go to California and buy that shit at MSRP. But you guys fucking try to charge $5,000, $4,000. Like, what the fuck?
John Jones, the reigning UFC heavyweight champion, recently shed light on why he refrains from serving as a commentator or providing public analysis of fights. Known for his strategic prowess in the octagon, Jones has never ventured into the realm of fight commentary, a role that many of his peers have embraced. Jones explained that his decision is rooted in a desire to maintain a competitive edge. I don't want people to read too much into my understanding of fighting as long as I remain an active fighter, Jones stated. If you are smart enough, you can't listen to what a person says and draw appropriate conclusions from it. Understand what is in his head. Jones believes that by analyzing fights publicly, he could inadvertently reveal his strategic insights and thought processes to potential opponents. If I explain to people how I see this or that position, it will give an advantage to my opponents. It's better to let them continue to think that I win thanks to my long arms, he added. Now come on, man, an active fighter who has had 2 fights in 5 years? Or are you sure that your eternal rival Daniel Cormier will commentate the fight better than you and you just don't want to lose to him even in this?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look how he did that. Joe. Oh my goodness. I don't think this.
Maybe his reluctance to commentate is a way to avoid further comparisons with his longtime rival Daniel Cormier, who has now transitioned successfully into a commentator role.
John Jones can truly redefine his greatness. If he can continue this on now at an advanced age, and we see it, right? LeBron's playing in season number 20. He's 40. Tom Brady played till his mid-40s. Now guys can fight and compete longer. And the one thing I know about John Jones, he hates when people start to bring other people into the conversation. So all the momentum Pereira's getting will maybe motivate him to do this for longer than he had intentions of doing. Dude, could you imagine if Tom Aspinall just washes out Curtis Blades? People would lose their minds, almost insisting that him and Jones fight. We saw it recently with the WWE where The Rock came back and he's beloved and he wanted to take Cody Rhodes' spot. There may be such a fan uprising that the UFC may have to be forced to make Jones versus Aspinall.
Russian kickboxing talent Artem Vakitov, the last opponent to defeat Alex Pereira in kickboxing, is now setting his sights on a trilogy bout against the Brazilian, but this time inside the UFC octagon.
Now I got the 6-time Glory World Champ, the last guy to defeat Alex Pereira, and we have a message for you. Shama! We coming.
He won the first round last
Vakitov has faced Pereira twice under the Glory Kickboxing banner, with their most recent encounter in 2021 in Rotterdam, where Vakitov secured a majority decision victory over Pereira. Since then, Vakitov has transitioned to mixed martial arts, amassing a professional record of 2-1. His ambition now is to secure a rubber match with Pereira in the UFC, aiming to continue their rivalry in a different combat sport. The Russian fighter acknowledges Pereira's current superstar status, but believes that it is time for MMA fans to become familiar with his own skills.
Get 2 or 3 more wins, this man will be on the Contender Series. Get a win on the Contender Series, and he's in the UFC. Win 3 fights, I am telling you right now. Artem Vakitov versus Alex Pereira for the light heavyweight strap, and that could be one of the best fights we've ever seen.
Vakitov's journey into MMA has been marked by impressive performances, including a swift 23-second TKO win over Valisher Kambayev in his most recent bout under Nasa FC.
This is what great rivalries look like. Alex Pereira chased down UFC champion Israel Adesanya from kickboxing to MMA. And now Artem Vakitov is pulling the same move on Alex Pereira. Is this the man to dethrone Alex Pereira? Pereira and Vakitov are tied 1 win each in their championship series, with 2 incredibly close kickboxing matches. The 2 strikers traded the Glory kickboxing title before Pereira moved to MMA. Now, Artem Vakitov is switching to MMA and is looking to finish the trilogy in the UFC. Artem Vakitov is an incredible striker who is a 7-time kickboxing world champion. Vakitov is the only man in combat sports to ever have a victory over Alex Pereira in the weight class of light heavyweight. Artem Vakitov is training MMA full-time and is looking to enter into the UFC through Dana White's Contender Series. Pereira and Vakitov were both great kickboxing champions with an unfinished championship series. Now, they're looking to finish their rivalry in the UFC.
As Vakitov continues to build his MMA career, fans and analysts are watching closely to see if he can challenge Pereira once again, this time in the UFC. The prospect of a trilogy fight between these 2 elite strikers inside the octagon is tantalizing, promising a clash of skills and styles that could captivate the combat sports world.
Nessa data querida, muitas felicidades, muitos anos de vida.
Chama. Hã?
Meu pai nada, tudo. Então como é que é? É pique, é pique, é pique, é pique, é pique. É hora, é hora, é hora, é hora, é hora.
Legal, legal.
Ajuda que fez. Ajuda que fez, bolo. Ajuda. Aí, corta aí o primeiro pedaço.
Ah, tá pedindo o primeiro pedaço?
Não, é pro mais obediente, né?
Ah, ontem foi pros 2, pô.
Mas hoje que também é particular, pode dar pra mim. Não, aqui, ó.
That is all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us. And thank you all in advance.